Okay, so today we're going to learn how to use CREEP to format an argument. You'll use CREE in your English classes if you go to Blackfoot High School, but I like to use CREEP when we do any type of argument styles. Okay, so it's a format to develop an argument. It goes claim, reason, evidence, explanation, and impact. I call it CREEP because I'm a nerd. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. I think it's easier to remember. That's all. So BHS should abolish the dress code. This is just an example, right? Remember, I'm going to have you guys having a discussion about what topics you want to do. But for our example today, let's say BHS should abolish the dress code. You'll have to research both sides of the topic, which means you'll need a pro and a con. The pro side just means I agree with the statement as written. So if we're doing pro, we agree BHS should abolish the dress code. If we're doing con, we disagree and we say no. BHS should abolish dress code? No, we disagree with that statement, right? Disagree with the statement as written. So here's our statement. Let's pretend we're pro for a second. Your claim is one good reason you agree. It is not restating the topic. So my claim would not be BHS should abolish the dress code. My claim would be one really good reason BHS should abolish the dress code. And we could say our claim was dress codes are weighted towards girls. Because your why is the because, right? So because girls are dress coded more often and more of the dress code violations are specific to girls, right? Cool. And then none of this actually reflects my opinions. This is just me formatting an argument. Okay, so evidence. To find evidence, this is where that research comes in handy. So I typed in girls, boys, dress coding statistics, right? So here is one thing I found where we found some pretty good research in here, and they've broken down what percentage of high schools prohibit which clothing items. Here we've arranged all of the clothing items based on how frequently they're banned. So that's what this is. You'll find shorts and skirts the highest alongside visible underwear. And then it gets to the point where it breaks it down to girls versus boys. Of the remaining 37 items that accentuate the body, 57% are primarily marketed in stores to girls, 38% to any gender, and only 5% are marketed primarily to boys. Rules that prohibit specific items due to their perceived sexiness, e.g. short shorts, sheer clothing, etc., impact students wearing clothing marketed to girls more than their peers. Though not all clothes that accentuate the body do seem to be banned based on their perceived sexiness, some, like sagging pants, are restrictions steeped in racism. All right. So you can see that 57% of nationwide, only 5% of nationwide clothing bans for school dress codes are for boys specifically, right? And this could be your evidence. And if you wanted to do this, you would just copy and paste your evidence into your screen, right? Perfect. And then you would put your link too. Normally I would have you like do a full MLA citation, but for this, when you copy and paste a link into something you're doing online, it just shows up, right? So then you can have your link here. Boom. Okay, explanation. How does this prove your point? This shows dress codes are targeted at girls. This shows dress codes are more targeted towards girls. Okay, impact. Why does this matter? Who does it affect? How big are the effects? All right, there are statistics on, so I'm just literally typing statistics on girls, dress code, self-esteem. So see if anybody's actually talked about how dress codes are lowering self-esteem. You would just find a little bit of evidence that says that dress codes can lower girls' self-esteem. I know there's research on it. I just don't have time to find it before my video's over. Okay, so then I've come up with this. This gives you a way to type out a paragraph. You don't need to edit the document. The document will just show you where to go, and you can type separately into your actual screen on the computer. So we'll keep going with this. tomorrow.